Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park Racing and Gaming, our Saturday opener in about 31 minutes at 5:55. 9 races to beat a fast. Mandatory payout in tonight's 20-cent single six jackpot. That carryover just shy of $51,000. We're giving it all away tonight. Mandatory payout. Very, very nice sequence to dive into with that mandatory payout. We got a nice Super High Five carryover for all you Super High Five players. A little bit shy of $16,000. A great Saturday night feature. The 42nd running of the John Battaglia Memorial. $150,000 guaranteed. 20 Kentucky Derby points to the winner. 3-year-olds, a mile and 1/16. Epic ride, the Leonidas champion is the morning line favorite. I'm your track announcer, Tony Kalo. Let's open up our programs. Here are the changes. In the opener, scratch 6, Super Lucy. 6 Super Lucy scratch from the Saturday opener. As always, the opener begins the early double, the early pick 3, and the early pick 5. And there they go. Gin and Sin from the far outside is showing some speed. Not quite as quick as Mamita Linda, who picks it up from the inside. And along the rail, here comes Belle of St. John making a move into third. The favorite, Endless, sets up shop from fourth through the early stages. Second Exchange is in the 5th position. Towards the tail of the field, Talk Radio inside of Tammy Ann. So they race to the backstretch run. Mamita Linda and Gin and Sin, they are 1-2. Belle of St. John's in the 3rd position. A good spot for her. A little more than a length in front of Endless. 3 lengths off the lead entering the backstretch run. 3 lengths or so, 3.5 lengths to Second Exchange. Here's Tammy Ann to her outside, and Talk Radio bides her time. She's the last of the 7 mares, and she's a little less than 9 lengths off the lead. Mamita Linda up the backstretch run, 1.25 lengths. And here comes Belle of St. John working into the 2nd spot outside of Gin and Sin. And Endless is beginning her move from the 4th position. Still about 3 lengths to find, heading into the final 3/8. Nearly 5 lengths. Second Exchange, Tammy Ann and Talk Radio. Mamita Linda has the lead at 24-1. Opens up 2.5 for 3. Here comes Endless. And the favorite's hitting her best stride. Endless has momentum at the quarter pole. And she's getting within 1.5 lengths of long shot Mamita Linda. Gin and Sin tries to stay in the race. Belle of St. John has dropped to the back. And trying to close in Second Exchange with Tammy Ann. Endless confronts Mamita Linda. Gets first run on Second Exchange. Endless is up to the front. Here comes Second Exchange. Here comes Tammy Ann to the outside. Second Exchange and Tammy Ann, the late players. Second Exchange in the Saturday opener. Tammy Ann was second, and Endless and Gin and Sin finished 4th for the Superfecta. Third choice in the wagering, number 7, Second Exchange. She is the unofficial winner of our Saturday opener. Nice stretch run from her under Germain Terraza. Number 2, Endless, was really going pretty nicely through the far turn run. It took her quite a while to come and get Mamita Linda. Maybe that took a lot of energy out of her because once she hit the front, she really didn't have much in response to both 7 Second Exchange. For Tammy Ann, the late threat. 7 Second Exchange has been posted first. Second place for Tammy Ann, the big long shot. 2 Endless, 3-5, disappointing third. 4th place 8, Gin and Sin. That final running time, 1:40 and 48/100ths. Please hold all tickets. And the winner's circle is number 7, Second Exchange. It's her 7th career victory. She's a 7-year-old Grey-Road mare by Baryshnikov out of the Exchange Rate Mare, Sharp Exchange. By John Shelley, Christopher Melton, and Leonard Mattingly. Christopher Melton, the winning trainer, the winning jockey, the bug boy, Germain Terraza. The winner was bred in Indiana by Blaine Davidson. Exacta, $147.62. The trifecta, $116.27. 10-cent superfecta, $147.88. Dollar superfecta, $1,478.80. Second race will begin the early pick 4. Scratch number 9, IndyCar. Number 3, Bourbon Life, 2 pounds over the weight. Our second race is in 23 minutes at 6:25. And there they go. Troubled beginning for Connect Me at the back of the pack. Jaybird wins the start. Bourbon Life's in the second position. Palazzo comes away running in third outside of Jahez. Amazing Justice runs with them from the rail. After that, it's Sailor's Chance. A couple at the back of the pack, Connect Me and Zerpa. So it is Jaybird who makes the pace all by himself, building up more than 3.5 lengths. In the second spot is Bourbon Life. The margin has been stretched to more than 4 for Jaybird. Jaybird over Bourbon Life. Amazing Justice and Palazzo are third and fourth. In the fifth position is Jahez, and he's about 7 or 8 lengths off the lead. It's about 2 lengths to Sailor's Chance and more than 7 lengths to the 2 laggers, Connect Me, inside of Serpa. So a Jaybird has the lead all to himself. It's Jaybird out there by 6 lengths. In the second spot is Bourbon Life. Jaybird trying to slow them down up this backstretch run. It's now a diminishing 4 lengths. Bourbon Life is second. Jaybird still with the lead all to himself. Nobody has applied any pressure to Jaybird. He's 6-5 with his odds, and he is rolling up front. Bourbon Life is second. Jahez makes his move for that position. Sailor's Chance is beginning to pick up his best stride. He's closing from the outside. Jaybird still confidently handled near the quarter pole. Come and catch Jaybird for the money. Sailor's Chance is closing in. Jaybird with the lead. Sailor's Chance is closing. To the outside is Jahez. Turning into the stretch, and Jaybird still has the lead, approaching the 8th pole. Sailor's Chance is trying to make a race out of it. He comes under left-handed urging, and he's closing in steadily after Jaybird. Jaybird tries to dig in and go all the way, and he will. Jaybird in front. Sailor's Chance was second, then Bourbon Life checked in third, and fourth place goes to Jahez. Big crowd on the apron. I'm hearing a lot of Ric Flair woos with Jaybird at 6-5. 146 and 64 100. So everybody's happy when the chalk gets in. At least the chalk players are happy. Jaybird a wire-to-wire winner. Number 4, Sailor's Chance, tried to make a good race out of it. He is second best. Third place, number 3, Bourbon Life. And fourth place, number 5, Jahez. Make sure to hold all tickets. Jaybird, the unofficial winner from tonight's second. In the winner's circle is number 2, Jaybird. Jaybird is a 4-year-old Grey Roan gelding by Birdsong out of the Tis Now mare Tis a Legacy by David Mia. Winning trainer is Enna Mamma Mia. Winning jockey Irving Mangata. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Mary Lou Whitney Stables LLC. That exacta $21.46. The trifecta $23.64. A 7-2 daily double $27.98. 10-cent superfecta $18.68. Dollar super $186.87. Third race, a double and a mid pick 3. No superfecta wagering. 2 scratches, 2 and 3 Kaya Song and a Jack Summer. 2 and 3 Kaya Song and Jack Summer. Both scratch from this upcoming third. No superfecta wagering. Post time 23 minutes away at 6:55. And there they go. Pretty good start for the quintet. She Will Ghost You and Starship Belmont begin the best. Trick Hat fires into the third spot from the inside. Cinderella Story from the outside, and the early trailer is Megan's Noel. So it's the big favorite, Starship Belmont, on the lead as expected. 2.5 lengths. In the second spot, She Will Ghost You and Trick Hats up close to the action, third along the inside. And Cinderella Story has the fourth position, a little more than 3 lengths from the front, trying to slow it down with that top spot. Is the favorite, Starship Belmont. Megan's Noel is a little more than 6 lengths off the lead. As they race up the backstretch run, Starship Belmont better than a length. In the second spot, She Will Ghost You. Really no change here in the pattern. Trick Hat is third. Cinderella Story, 4 lengths off the lead. About 2 lengths to Megan's Noel. 6 lengths covers the quintet. There has been absolutely no change here in the order, and it still is Starship Belmont with the lead. She Will Ghost You gets within half a length. Starship Belmont, the leader. She Will Ghost You to her outside. Trick Hat urged along from third. Cinderella Story asked for her best run. Megan's Noel trying to hit her stride at the mercy of the pace. Starship Belmont to her outside. She Will Ghost You. She Will Ghost You and Starship Belmont. They are side by side entering the lane. And Trick Hat is third. Megan's Noel makes a bid for that spot. Starship Belmont trying to fend off She Will Ghost You, who has found the front. Megan's Noel trying to close in with Trick Hat. She Will Ghost You. She Will Ghost You. She Will Ghost You from Trick Hat, Megan's Noel, Starship Belmont, Cinderella Story, the last of the quintet. Photo sign is up on the board. 5, She Will Ghost You, the third choice at 5-2. Looks like she has won race 3. We'll let the placing judges sort out this photo. Starship Belmont disappointing as the even money favorite. So 3 races have resulted in 2 beaten favorites. 1 was successful. That was Jaybird. 5, She Will Ghost You, posted first. 1, Trick Hat, the biggest price on the board. Second, third place 4, Megan's Noel. Fourth place 7, Starship Belmont. 140 and 68/100ths, the final time from tonight's third. In the winner's circle is number 5, She Will Ghost You. At least we got to see this race this evening. Snowy Affair in her recent victory. She is a 4-year-old Bay filly by Gervin out of the Go Zapper mare, Ghosty. 4-year-old Bay filly, She Will Ghost You, owned by Red TR Racing LLC. Winning a trainer is Karen Wittick, and the winning jockey is Alex Aja. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Brereton C. Jones. 5147, that exact at $55. The trifecta $29.78. A 2-5 daily double $9.91. Refund on the superfecta 725 early pick 3 $37.25. Tonight's 4th race begins our 20-cent single 6 jackpot, a mandatory payout, a nice carryover, a little shy of $51,000. It's time. Mandatory payout for this 20-cent single 6 jackpot. 6-minute Atlantic, 3 pounds over the weight. Number 2, Bull Briar has an additional workout. That was on the 28th of February, High Point Farm and Trading Center. A half-mile move, 51 2/5 breezing. And there they go. Vasilevsky comes away in last. An awkward start for Mid-Atlantic. Now he's at the back marker. And it's Kobolov who begins the best from the inside. And Karam is showing some pace from the far outside. And also up close to the action, 0 to 100. He races inside of Takafumi. County Court and Fast Bite from his outside. Farther out is Lucky in Kentucky, Secretary of War with the White Silks. He's about 8 or 9 lengths off the pace. 2.5 clear of Not So Easy, almost a length to Vasilevsky. And it's about 5 lengths to Mid-Atlantic. The distant trailer at the 5/8, Kobolov. Kobolov freewheeling up front, builds up a big lead. Let's call it nearly 8 lengths. Karam's in the second spot, 0 to 100 third. Takafumi's in a good spot from 4th. He's a little more than 11 lengths off the lead or so heading into the far turn run. And it's a break of 3 lengths to Fast Bite. Fast Bite's beginning to improve his position. He races with County Court. They both try to close in together. Kobolov is running a big race. He's all alone with the lead. And Kobolov has built up this huge lead. He's at the 5/16 and nobody's close to him. Into the second spot is Takafumi. And also trying to close in is County Court with Fast Bite. Look at Kobolov. He made a mess of our post parade. He's absolutely been gunned hard throughout. He needs a final furlong for all the money. How can he lose from here? Kobolov with that huge lead. County Court is second. And despite his pre-race theatrics, he meant business this evening. Kobolov all the way. County Court for second. Vasilevsky's in a photo for third with Not So Easy. Kobolov doing his best spend-a-buck impression right there, fans. 137 and 99/100ths. This horse made a mess of our post parade. He wouldn't let Gavin Ashton mount him. He got all hot and lathered up, just waiting behind the starting gate. As soon as he busted out of there, he just increased his lead throughout. Spend-a-buck impression by Kobolov, an authoritative front-running winner. 9 to 1 to start off this 20-cent single 6 jackpot. The 1 County Court second, tight photo third and fourth. That running time once again 137 and 99/100ths. In the winner's circle is number 3, a Kobolov. 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Will Take Charge out of the Forest Wildcat mare, Turner's Hall. It's his 6th career score. by Juan Munoz Cano along with Bertha Sanchez. Juan is the winning trader, the winning jockey, Gavin Ashton. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Buck Pond Farm Incorporated. That 10-cent superfecta, $660.55. Dollar superfecta, a good one, $6,605.55. 3-1 exacta, $189.80. 3-1-12 trifecta, $845.78. The 5-3 daily double, $42.15. Pick 3, 253, $47.86. Tonight's fifth race will begin our late pick 5. Scratches 7 Decatur Street, 12 Illini, and 14 Brother Rice. 13 draws in, picks up the services of Axel Concepcion for Reisenberg. That's an additional workout, 28th of February, Turfway Park, fast track half mile, 51 and 1/5 freezing. Post time in 21 minutes at 7:55. And there they go. Pat O'Brien, faster is faster out of the starting gate, and he's trying to get to the inside. Wahatchee is up close, so too is Brio from the inside. Faster living up to his name. Wahatchee's in the second position, Brio's third. All About Tonight has the fourth spot. And after him is Pat O'Brien. Azoy comes away in the sixth spot along the inside, 5 lengths off the lead. Midnight Award joins him. They're a length and a half in front of Where Is Lisa? Durbus from the outside, A Planet second last, and Reisenberg is the last of all. And it's faster to the 5/8, almost 3 parts of a length to Wahatchee. All About Tonight is stalking in the clear from third, and Brio has the fourth position. 2.5 off the lead, saving ground throughout. Another 2 lengths back to Apache O'Brien. And from the far outside, there is Midnight Award, and Azoid runs with them. That group of 3 have about 5 to make up heading into the far turn run. Reisenberg's trying to pick up his momentum to the extreme outside, and Durbus is about 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. Nothing yet from Planet. Where Is Lisa's at the back? And as they race to the quarter pole, here comes Midnight Award. All About Tonight. Midnight Award has come away with the lead. Faster still fighting for second. All About Tonight is third. Midnight Award has all the momentum off the turn. Brio has worked away from the inside, and he's leveling off beautifully. And here comes Brio after Midnight Award. Midnight Award beat him to the punch. Brio's trying to come and tag him late. Midnight Award and Brio. Midnight Award. Midnight Award by 2 lengths from Brio. Azoy leveled off nicely for third. Durbus checked in fourth. Then Pat O'Brien. Number 13, Midnight Award with that big rush on the leaders through the far turn run. Despite that very, very wide post, he proves to be the best as the lukewarm 3-1 post-time favorite. Good effort from one Brio at a big, big number. He is second. 139 and 42 100ths. We'll let the placing judges get those numbers up for you. Make sure to hold all tickets. Midnight Award is in the winner's circle, a 3-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Midnight Loot out of the Medalla d'Oro Mare Queen's Award, owned by Dotson Stable. Winning trader is Christopher Davis. Winning jockey is Axel Concepcion. Midnight Award was bred in Kentucky by Mr. and Mrs. Al Mazzetti along with Mr. and Mrs. Ed Orr. That exacta $139.48. The trifecta $265 and a penny. 313 a daily double $61.72. Early pick 4, $316.44. 10-cent superfecta, $389.57. Dollar super, $3,895.70. 5-3, 13, pick 3, $109.24. Early pick 5, $1,948.93. 4 out of 5 is good for $25.60. Up next is our Saturday featured event, the 42nd running of the John Battaglia Memorial. $150,000 guaranteed. Road to the Kentucky Derby points race. 1 mile and 1/16 for 3-year-olds. 20 points to the winner. Scratches 1 Gettysburg Address, 8 Breakout, and 14 Cathee. 13 Carl with a Gnarl draws in off the also eligible list and will pick up the services of Declan Cannon. 3, 7, and 10 all carry 2 pounds over. There's 6, the John Battaglia Memorial, will begin our late pick 4. It's in 24 minutes at 8:27. Coming onto the track for the Saturday featured event, the 42nd running of the John Battaglia Memorial, $150,000 guaranteed, 1 mile and 1/16 3-year-olds, 1, 8, and 14 all scratch, 13 draws in, picks up Declan Cannon. This race will start our late pick 4, a road to the Kentucky Derby points race, 20 points to the winner. And let's meet the field, beginning with number 2, Odebalius. He is owned by Arnaldo Amonge. His trainer is Concepcion Torres. His jockey is Sonny Leone. 3 is Stephen Leicester's Mr. Faversham. Stephen is his trainer. His jockey is Orlando Mojica. 4 is Bolt at Midnight, owned by Ruiz Racing LLC, conditioned by Mick Ruiz. The jockey is Martin Garcia. Number 5 is Calumet Farms Fidget. His trainer is Brad Cox. The pilot, Fernando de la Cruz. Here's the favorite, number 6, Epic Ride, owned by Welch Racing LLC, conditioned by John Ennis. Adam Baskitza is in the irons. Second choice, 7, Blue-Eyed George, runner-up to Epic Ride in the Leonidas. He's owned by BG Stables. Michael McCarthy is his trainer. Our leading jockey, Luan Machado, is aboard. Number 9 is Mission Ready, owned by Anthony Voglia, conditioned by Edward Fernandez. Gavin Ashton, the pilot. Another one for Calumet Farm, number 10, Good Bali. This one's conditioned by Rusty Arnold. In the irons, Colby Hernandez. 11 is Mugatu, owned by Average Joe Racing Stables Limited and Dan Wells. Jeff Engler conditions. Joe Talamo is the jockey. Number 12 is Godolphins. Encino, Godolphin LLC owns. Brad Cox, the trainer. Axel Concepcion is aboard. And completing the post parade for the John Battaglia Memorial is number 13, Carl with a Gnarl, owned by Savage's Stable. Robert Medina is his trainer. Picking up the mount, Declan Cannon, the feature. And there they go in the 42nd running of the John Battaglia Memorial. And out for the lead is Blue-Eyed George with Bolt at Midnight. Fidget is there, and Epic Ride, pace aplenty through the early stages. Here's Encino. He'll get a nice tracking trip in the 5th position. Looks like he's going to get to save a little bit of ground despite that outside pose. Bolt at Midnight is the speed. Fidget's in the 2nd spot, and Blue-Eyed George is 3rd. Epic Ride from off the pace this evening. Epic Ride is 4 lengths from the front. Encino to his outside. Odebalius saves ground. He's 5 lengths from the front along the rail. Good Bali, 6 lengths from the pace. Carl with the Gnarl is 7 lengths from the front from the far outside. Mission Ready goes with him. Mugatu is 2nd last, and Mr. Faversham is the last of all, 23 4/5. Bolt at Midnight dictates the terms. A length and a tail to Fidget. And Blue-Eyed George is in a super stalking spot from the outside. He makes his move into 2nd, and he's pursuing Bolt at Midnight, heading into the far turn run. And here comes Epic Ride with his big bid. Epic Ride is closing in 3 deep, and Encino begins to gather momentum. He gets within 2.5 legs. Here's Epic Ride to tackle Bolt at Midnight. Blue-Eyed George is all in. Encino makes a move for 3rd from the outside. Epic Ride has come away with the lead. Here comes Encino to the outside. Blue-Eyed George is trying to fight on. Bolt at Midnight from the inside. A final furlong to run. And the John Battaglia Memorial. Epic Ride. Encino is testing him. Blue-Eyed George from the rail. Here comes Encino. Encino wins the John Battaglia Memorial. Epic Ride 2nd, Blue-Eyed George 3rd, then Mugatu and Odebalius. A very exciting John Battaglia Memorial that was won by number 12, Encino. He worked out a beautiful trip. He had that wide post. 4 of them were set on making the pace pretty legitimate early, and Encino was able to find the fit spot and save some ground before that clubhouse turn, and it probably proved beneficial for him. Encino at 5-1, wearing down Epic Ride for the top prize in the John Battaglia Memorial. 7, Blue-Eyed George 3rd, and 4th place to the big long shot, number 11, Mugatu, 12, 6, 7, 11, 144 and 22 100ths, the final time. Entering the winner's circle is the official winner of the John Battaglia Memorial, number 12, Encino. Encino is a 3-year-old, a dark bay or brown colt by Nyquist out of the Bernardini mare Glittering Jewel, owned by Godolphin LLC, conditioned by Brad Cox. It's another victory on the Saturday night card for Axel Concepcion. Encino was bred in Kentucky by Godolphin. And ladies and gentlemen, directing your attention to the winner's circle with the trophy presentation for the John Battaglia Memorial, it's none other than Mike Battaglia, longtime announcer here at Turfway Park. Mike Battaglia with the trophy presentation for the John Battaglia Memorial. A big congratulations to Godolphins, Encino, Brad Cox, Axel Concepcion. Encino wins the John Battaglia Memorial. Thank you, Caitlin. All right, let's get to the prices. 12.6 exacta, $39.28. 10 cent superfecta, $98.45. Dollar superfecta, $984.50. 3, 13, 12 pick 3, $236.87. 12.67 trifecta, $32.08. 13, 12 daily double, $33.11. Seventh race will begin our late pick 3. No changes, and post time is in 16 minutes at 8:56.
When it comes to horse racing, you can never have too much information. With Twin Spires, you can place your bets with confidence, whether you use handicapping insights like our Brisnet speed ratings, prime power and past performances, the guidance of our experts' top picks, or just choose a name that catches your eye. Yes! No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires and use stable alerts to never miss a bet.
And there they go. Pretty good start for all. Jungle Warfare, Ocean Atlantique are showing good pace. Hush of a Storm's forwardly positioned from the rail. Coliseo wants to go. Look at this scramble for the top spot. Also there from the inside is Cool House. Cool House, Jungle Warfare, Ocean Atlantique, 3 wide. From the outside is Coliseo. 4 of them gun fiercely for the lead. Paxo Wallops in the 5th position. He's a little wide. Stablemate Hush of a Storm to his inside. Working a little bit away from the inside is Hush of a Storm. He's now 5 lengths from Ocean Atlantique, who has won that early battle. Barberini from the extreme outside. And racing with and towards the tail there now races Jungle Warfare. He was part of that front line. Spencer's boy Luna is also there. And that was Ready to Perform, was there with Hush of a Storm. So let's get back to the front. Ocean Atlantique has the lead. Paxo Wallops in the 2nd spot. Hush of a Storm now maneuvers to the inside for the final 3 furlongs. Ready to Perform is 5 lengths off the lead. I'm going to Coliseo and Barberini. The other 3 are far back. Cool House, Spencer's boy Luna, and Jungle Warfare. Ocean Atlantique. He's got to be tired. He was tested very fiercely early. Here's Hush of a Storm up to the front. And he's the one to beat at the top of the lane. His stablemate Paxo Wallop tries to go with him. Hush of a Storm traveling beautifully past the 3/16. He'll come away with the lead. And he leads by more than a length and a half. The stablemate Paxo Wallop. Barberini's trying to pick up the pieces to the final furlong from the far outside, but Hush of a Storm has the lead in deep stretch. Hush of a Storm trying to get to the wire, and he does, from stablemate Paxo Wallop. So Hush of a Storm gets the barn bragging rights from Paxo Wallop. Barberini was 3rd. After that, Ready to Perform, and Spencer's boy Luna was late on the scene, closing into that 5th position. Haven Money a little light on Hush of a Storm, but he had some pretty good spacing this evening. Had some races earlier this season that were very, very good races that just did not quite get him to the winner's circle, especially that one effort when he was just tagged late by a credit in late November. Had 3 races in a short span. Billy Morey gave him a little time off, and he ran very well tonight. His stablemate ran very well too. 9 Paxo Wallop. Third place 6 Barbarati, fourth place 8 Ready to Perform. 1968 that final running time, 1:37 and 86/100ths. Hush of a Storm is in the winner's circle. He's a 6-year-old, a big gelding by Creative Cause out of the Flatter Mare. Hush Now, owned by Joseph P. Morey Jr. Revocable Trust. Billy Morey, the winning trader, winning jockey. Gerardo Corrales. Winner was bred in New York by Berkshire Stud. 10 cent super, $17.82. Dollar superfecta, $178.29. 13, 12, 1 pick 3, $43.54. 19 Billy Morey exacta, $14.22. 196 trifecta, $19.91. 12 1 daily double good for $23.87. Race 8 will begin our late daily double. Scratch number 8, Tonka Trouble. Race 8 is in 23 minutes at 9:26. They're ready, and there they go. Frost Mountain and Side Eye begin the best. Here comes Scandalous Moon from the far outside. No Joe attends the pace. Trumptastic forwardly positioned. He strides into the 5th spot. Mapper's following after him. And now at the back of the pack is Frost Mountain. Scandalous Moon and Side Eye, and from the inside tapping out a tune. No Joe is chasing them with Mapper and Trumptastic from the inside. Frost Mountain's at the back, 3 by 3 by 1, heading into the far turn run. 22 3/5. And it's Side Eye with the lead from the inside, tapping out a tune. Scandalous Moon's under pressure. No Joe is inching closer with his run, and here comes Joe. Joe's on the move. No Joe's on the go, and he's ready to make his move for that top spot. Side Eye digs in. No Joe draws right alongside. Frost Mountain has made up ground. He's into the 3rd spot. In the lane, final furlong to travel. No Joe pokes his nose in front from between runners. Frost Mountain comes at him with a late run. No Joe and Frost Mountain. No Joe and Frost Mountain. No Joe. No Joe over Frost Mountain. Side Eye's in a photo for 3rd. Closing in was Trumptastic and Mapper inside and outside of Side Eye. Hey, Joe, where are you going with that axe of yours? The Axeman, Luan Machado, 110 68/100ths. No Joe, first. 2nd place 5, Frost Mountain. 3rd place 4, Side Eye. And 4th place 2, Trumptastic. So it is No Joe, the 9-5 favorite, getting it done. 110 68/100ths, the final time. Hey, Joe. No Joe is in the winner's circle. 4-year-old dark bay or brown gelding by Exaggerator out of the Macho Uno mare, Seductive Charm. Owned by Nick Hanna, Ramsey Rahib, Joseph McDougall, Will Walden, the winning trader. The Axeman, Luan Machado, the winning jockey. No Joe was bred in Kentucky by his owners. That exacta $23.82. The trifecta $15.53. The daily double $166.73. 10 cent super, $12.12. Dollar superfecta, $121.27. 12-1-6 pick 3, $37.17. One more race to go on the Saturday card. 7 and 8 both scratch, 7 surface to air, and 8 battle board. Super high 5 carryover, $15,661.53. Our Saturday night cap in 23 minutes at 9:55. And there they go. My boy Tony flies away. He's trying to contest the pace with Book of Kells, and these two are going to hook up early. Book of Kells and my boy Tony. Bearings comes away in 3rd from the inside. Speed Institute is 4th. Spun Sun is in the 5th position, 4 lengths off the lead. Length and a half to High Alert, who races with We Will Conquer. 2 clear of Curlin's in charge. And at the back of the pack is late running Ascribe. Book of Kells and my boy Tony. And here's Speed Institute to apply pressure. 3 deep entering the backstretch. Bearings is along the inside, and he's vying for that 4th position. And racing with Bearings is Spun Sun, and farther out is High Alert. We Will Conquer is 5 lengths off the lead. A length to Curlin's in charge. Better than 2 lengths to Ascribe as they race to the far turn run. Book of Kells, My Boy Tony. Speed Institute 3 wide. Bearings is 4th along the inside. High Alert's outrunning his odds to the 3/8. He's closing with a wide run. And when a Curlin's in charge, We Will Conquer's under a heavy drive. Spun Sun is a little even paced. Nothing yet from Ascribe. Book of Kells, Speed Institute, High Alert, My Boy Tony. We Will Conquer with the overland route. Curlin's in charge, trying to find a seam to split. Bearings up the inside. Ascribe's trying to take off from that back marker. It's Book of Kells, the leader at the 8th pole. Book of Kells shows them the way home. Opens up by better than 4. My Boy Tony, Bearings, Book of Kells, and the nightcap. My Boy Tony was second. Then Bearings, Speed Institute, Curlin's in charge for that super high 5. Book of Kells all the way. Book of Kells and My Boy Tony were both hustled away from the starting gate. Book of Kells with that inside post to be a little quicker than My Boy Tony. Speed Institute was applying pressure, but it's Book of Kells throughout, did all the running throughout. And he's going to get his photo taken at 6-1. For My Boy Tony, second. Third place, 2 Bearings. Fourth place, 5 Speed Institute. Fifth place, 11 Curlin's in charge. 1:38 and 99 100ths. The final time from the nightcap. Book of Kells is in the winner's circle. Book of Kells is a 4-year-old chestnut colt by alternation out of the First Samurai mare, Hit Girl, owned by Blackout Racing. Winning trainer Michael Tomlinson. Winning jockey Joe Rocco. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Hinkle Farms. And the nightcap is official. 1, 4, 2, 5, 11. Top 5 finishers. Late pick 4, $305.59. 10 cents super, $59.12. Late pick 3, 1, 6, $129.25. Late pick 5, $1,032.01. 4 out of 5, $15.68. 1 4 exacta from the nightcap, $98. 142 trifecta, $80.17. 6-1 late double, $42.32. 20-cent pick 6, $13,813.89. $13,813.89 for the 20-cent single 6. Let's see what this super high 5 is all about. See if we have a payoff or a carryover. We have a payoff. $10,845.57. So $13K, more than $13K for the 20-cent single 6. Nearly $11,000 for that super high 5. That concludes our Saturday night of action. Sure hope everyone had a great night of racing with the John Battaglia Memorial. Stick around, fans. Live entertainment, bourbon and brew, live music from Doghouse all the way up until midnight. Still plenty of time to win some cash with that 700 every 7 minutes drawings. All the way up until 10:56, one $700 free play winner selected every 7 minutes. And that grand prize event coming up in about an hour at 11:03. Somebody's going to leave the facility this evening with $7,777. That's it for Saturday's action. We'll be back at it again on Wednesday, 5:55. Sure hope you had a great Saturday night of racing here at Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. Good night, everyone.